All right, I think we've got everything set up and we're relatively on time. Hey everyone, how's it going? Hi Zalem, hi Goji Raptor, hi me. How's it going everyone? Hi Megan. Hope everyone's having a good week. I know it's been brutally hot where we are, so I hope everyone who's dealing with crazy heat waves is keeping cool. You're also drawing. Oh my gosh, we're drawing together. I seriously need to host like a girlies art time at some point. I just bought some new top loaders. I want to do like a trading card top loader decorating night. Oh my gosh. All right, as much as I love just on theme, we're gonna switch to something a little bit more low key. Okay, let's see if we. All right, we've got it all working. Oh. Took a little bit of time to get things set back up on my computer. Thank you, as always, to Alex for helping me scramble to get everything done. I'm gonna actually adjust a few things just slightly. Don't mind me. But if you're wondering what we're doing, I'm gonna drop the... Yes, it is. Okay. So I started this like a month ago, and then we were like way too busy to continue with it. But for like a recent Twitter follower milestone, I was like, oh yeah, everyone who sees this, like tell me who your favorite Pokemon is and why. And then I got like nearly 400 responses, but I'm drawing all of them. I'm drawing all of them. I said, all you gotta do is tell me who your favorite Pokemon is and maybe a little bit about it and I'll draw them. I've only drawn, what is that, 27? So we're not drawing at a great pace, but I'm stubborn. I'm not giving up on this. We're gonna go through every one of them. Hopefully audio's good. Let me know if there's any issues. Oh yeah, I need to probably make that Pokemon drawn text a little bit. Alex is teaching me so much about OBS. Is this in alphabetical order? Yes, it is, except I kind of cheated a little bit. I drew my favorite, which is Jirachi, and put it in the center. So I believe last time we ended on Chestnut. So I think our first one will now be Chespin. Audio's good. Awesome. Thanks for the heads up there. Okay. One moment. Just tweaking a few things. We just updated both of our computers to Windows 11 finally. I was like putting that off as long as we possibly could. But yeah. Okay, so hopefully I have everything set up here. We're gonna go ahead and start out with Chespin, my first starter. All right, we'll try to draw a Chespin over here. First merge that down. Yeah, I think it was like a month ago that I started drawing this. And then I was totally intending on following up with this like a week after. But then our air conditioning broke and I didn't want to like, whoa, what is wrong with my internet? No, I think I can't type. I do not have the ability to multitask, and I think that makes me a flawed streamer. I'm just trying to Google some references of Chespin. Your favorite isn't until T? Oh no! We'll get there one day. Maybe not today. Probably not today, but we'll get there. I really want to make sure I get through all of these. I really appreciate everyone for taking the time to tell me about their favorite guys. Okay. I need like a third tablet. Chespin. Okay. Gosh, it's one of those things that it still kind of blows my mind that X and Y were some people's first Pokemon games, but like X and Y isn't really that new anymore, so it kind of makes sense. Is Guardy on the list? Ooh, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure she is. Oh. I'd be shocked if not a single person is a carnivore. I Hold on 1 second.
Yes, Gardevoir's on the list.
Alex was signaling to me like thumbs up. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. What's up? No, you met Gardevoir's on the list. I'm like the worst person if you're trying to like subtly like get my attention or just like low
Hey,
key.
Justin!
Shut up!
I'm trying to tell you something! I want chat to know!
God, I'm the worst.
Is this subtle enough?
No. No, absolutely not. Anyone could read X and Y could be old enough to vote? No, you're kidding. Wait, what? Wait, when did X and Y come out? I'm getting distracted, I know, but this is important. Pokemon X and Y release date. 23. Fuck. You're right, you're absolutely right. God damn. Hi, Drunken Robot, welcome in. Oh my god. I don't like being old. And like, I know I'm saying that I'm not, I might not be the oldest person here right now, but like, I'm still feeling old. Someone who read at 5, yeah, they released in 2013, they'd be 18. Yep, nope, that's perfectly right, the math checks. I'm just gonna say you're wrong anyways, because I don't like that. Time really do be passing. That's kind of crazy. I think, was I a freshman or sophomore in high school when X and Y came out? It was like kind of an interesting time to be a Pokemon fan because I think X and Y, while not I don't really love X and Y if I'm perfectly honest, but like I feel like that's the era when Pokemon started becoming quote cool again, if that makes any sense. But also I know like everyone had completely different areas where they grew up, so that might just be my experience. But I feel like so many of my friends who had dropped Pokemon growing up suddenly got back into it during X and Y, and I feel like competitive really started to pop off during that gen. And then between X and Y and Sun and Moon that Pokemon Go came out, and I feel like that's what really brought everyone back to it. Not a huge fan of the game specifically, but I will always remember that time really fondly. Just thinking I really need like my sister Jill's ability to draw, because she can just draw really quick but clean sketches, and I'm like, I need that ability if I'm gonna ever finish all of these. But you know, something I'm trying to get better at is I have been working on like a lot of projects. I need to get better with the idea that I can do things at my own pace. Yeah, I know everyone is gonna want to see their drawings of their favorite Pokemon, but you know, if this is a little activity that I slowly chip away at for a few months, that might have to be how it gets done. There's no rush, we're having fun. Oh yeah, we have kind of a lot to talk about today. I've kind of spent nearly the whole day just like doom scrolling about all of the video game updates about how PlayStation will not be producing physical games anymore starting next year, and that saddens me along with many other people. It's like, even if you're not a crazy person like me that has shelves full of plastic and tons of games, it's a little bit sad to know that we are finally starting to move away from physical media, especially like within the same kind of news cycle. Like PlayStation is shutting down like the PS3 and Vita stores, and I also saw something that previously purchased like movies through their store are just now being revoked because of licensing issues. So it's like you never truly own the things we're buying anymore, and that scares me. But you know, hopefully there will be some good news to come. You know, the good news that might come with it is this will be a giant hit to GameStop, and I'm very upset with GameStop recently with how they've been pricing Pokemon cards. But yeah. All right, there's Chespin. Just put it right here. Look at him. All right, where's that town? And let's see what our next one is. Don't know if I'm late or not. You're not, because I've got your tweet. But Reboot or Cinderace is my favorite Pokemon because I started late in the series and Scorbunny was my starter in Gen 8. When I evolved once and twice, I was happy. I still have fond memories of using it in the games. And I think I tagged this one for Cinderace. So we will go ahead with that. And I will be remembering to update my counter. Hi, Jill. Jesse is drawing. Crazy, right? Where does Cinderace go? Let's start drawing. How are you doing, Jill? How's the new place? Draw in this like cakey pose. Place is awesome. I went to the old one to grab some stuff. It's freaking hot out and I almost died. Yeah, it's been nuts. Falling asleep on couch with Kitty. He's getting used to the new home. Oh, see, I knew he would. It's moves are scary at first, but just knowing this new place compared to your old one, I know it'll be a much comfier spot for really realized just all these little details in Cinderace's design. Nearly twice the size of the old one. Yeah! No, I'm excited to come visit. If it was a mistake to put on a more chill Pokemon music playlist, because I'm just feeling myself get really tired. Stream. finishing not working well though, so unfortunate. I mean, are you able to like bring that to? I'm sure they now is the time to bring up any problems you have because they want to make sure their new residents are happy. Okay, good, yeah. Neko, thanks so much for the 39 months! Welcome in! It's gonna be a more calm stream compared to last night. For those that missed it, Alex beat the Roaring Knight on stream. I will do it eventually. I feel like I definitely can do it. But it was exciting. Cat started fighting right under my window. Oh my gosh. Hopefully this will be a chill vibe. Streams to fall asleep to. I promise I'll not try to scream too much. Alex is trying to. Did anyone hear or see the stream alert? We're trying to troubleshoot this. For the sub alert, rather. I feel like I update my computer more often than I stream, so it feels like every stream we're running into issues. Solid. Okay. I did not hear it. If that's what you were asking, Alex.
Okay. I'm telling you to ask them if they heard it, not seen it, because I saw it.
Did you hear it?
Did you hear the alert?
I'm sorry. I can only draw or use my. I don't get the ability to process thoughts while drawing. Is the music loud? Let me lower the music then.
Also just lower it here.
Good. Can't with poses. I'm trying to draw almost exactly what this pose is and I'm still struggling. I was just gonna ask if anybody's watching the World Cup with this pose and everything. Hi, Michael. I'm gonna be so real. My knowledge of what's happening with the World Cup is purely through you guys / all of the memes that I've been coming across. Like the extent of my knowledge is that Brazil beat Japan for custody of Hatsune Miku. So now Miku's Brazilian. There was a lot of funny fan art. All you need to know is we're winning it all, and I still don't know what a kilometer is. America, man. That's a pretty good cinder race. Keep messing up that iPad update. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to tell if the ones I drew today like stand out a little bit. Sports is on TV instead of the stream. Come on, Michael. Your wife wants to watch the stream. Also, hi, Hannah. Okay, increasing the counter. 29. All right, next up, we've got is my layer. There we go. Clawitzer! Its claw is a wave cannon, and that is objectively awesome. I've never given Clawitzer enough credit. Let's take a look at its design real quick. It is pretty cool. I don't think I've like ever used this on a team or anything, and it's low-key one of those Pokemon I forget exists sometimes. But it's a cool guy. Any character that has like a weapon or anything that's like double their own size, that's pretty awesome. We just got this giant arm cannon. I'm gonna struggle to draw this one for sure. She has a phone, the AC is on, and she has access to her favorite snacks and water. She's fine. Even begin. Like a tiny creature. lot more detailed than I ever really remember. That's the kind of cool thing about Pokemon. Like, even if there are Pokemon that you can, like, claim you really hate, like, there's effort that goes into all of these designs. There is something that makes every Pokemon special. Starting to resemble it. Og indeed. Maybe it's just the way I'm drawing it, but it's low-key looking like a bad Eggman robot. That could also just be the part of my brain that takes any information presented to it and tries to make a comparison to Sonic. Oh my god, Michael! Thanks so much for the gift. What the heck? Why is our sound not working? I have no idea. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Michael. Genuinely, if you didn't say anything, I would have been a bad friend. I would have not known. How dare you? But thank you so much. Wow, that is such a bad look for me. Oh. I'll get you back. Just wait. I'll find your address. I'll get it from Christian. I'll hunt you down. I should have not said anything. Oh my god. How did I miss your chat message too? This is bad. Okay. I need to buy a second iPad. Oh, there we go. Now the sounds are working. Thank you, Alex. Doesn't have my address anymore, thankfully. I'm safe for now. How does he, like, delete your address? Did he just, like, wipe his phone of all the chat history? Surely we can figure it out. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. But seriously, really, really appreciate it. Also, you gifted a ton of subs last time. What are you doing? Stop. Give me the stuff. Or give me the address. Hannah, please. Yes, that worked that time. Thank you, Alex. I'll ban him, don't worry. This really is a sick Pokemon. I did not give it enough credit. Has this thing ever been viable, like, competitively? Imagine if I got a Mega and I got, like, dual wielding. That'd be pretty sick. Fixing the alerts I saw, I could report him for gifting subs. Wait, yeah, no, I mean, that is a serious thing. Like, sometimes, like, if you think that someone is just, like, a child that got a hold of a parent's credit card and is just gifting you subs out the wazoo, you should probably report it. Yeah, Clouser is sick. I'm really glad I'm doing this because there's like no other reason where I would ever draw this guy and appreciate his design. That's everything. Almost. I don't want to make it any smaller. Ooh, there. Am I gonna be able to fit 200 more Pokemon on this? Who knows? But that's another one done. We are up to 30. Alright, I think I'm gonna find a new playlist real quick. I need to like lock in. I won't like scream or anything, but I need the energy to be up a little bit more. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my old reliable here. Any particular? Do they have any Pokemon specific ones? No, here's a summer like video game music list. I'm gonna shout out this channel in particular. Let me drop this playlist. Come on, don't give me a giant ugly link. But this channel is just called ALF, ALF. I really like their video game music compilations. In a world where so many of these YouTube playlists are just full of AI generated music, this is a real one. Like, obviously they use mostly video game music, but they also have some of their own personal music, and it all flows so well. So, big fan of this channel. Forgot about the guy in the corner. Yeah, our Chaludon knows what it did, and it deserves to be there. Okay. What do we have next? We've got Alphagrigus. I just love his goofy smile and his walk. He's like an angry bug. Wait, does it actually just like walk by like using its hands to crawl forward like that? If so, that's insane, and I kind of love him for that. Alright. Alphagrigus. I'm not gonna lie, when playing Black and White for the first time and running into Yamask and Cofagrigus, they kind of freaked me out the first time I ran into them. thoughts on the state of gaming currently. Yeah, so I talked a little bit about it earlier, but I'm not gonna lie, it's looking pretty bleak. I'm very sad as someone who loves to purchase the physical editions of things. You know, I love having a shelf full of boxes and plastic and discs and stuff. I love being able to lend games that I know my friends would never buy themselves, but I would still love for them to play it. I'm just genuinely concerned that we're gonna start to see prices for games rise more than they already have. And I don't want more of my friends to get completely priced out of gaming. I'm mostly someone that likes playing games with other people, or at least playing single-player games alongside friends who are also playing. That's part of the reason why I really struggle getting through my backlog, is like, why would I bother playing this old game that none of my friends are playing and would really relate to? I'd much rather, you know, play the new Pokemon game, or any game that has any sort of online, you know, community. So the more of my friends that can't afford games, the less I'm going to really enjoy gaming. Part of like physical games is like you can resell it when you're done, or you know, you can buy a used copy of a game and save money. If we're just not gonna see that anymore, and you can only, you know, buy a game and then it's stuck in your library forever. The other thing I'm gonna find really annoying is that if you're buying all of these games digitally only, it's just gonna take up so much space in your system, and I can't imagine being like, oh hey, do you wanna hop on like the new Splatoon? And it's like, oh, I don't have that installed on my system, let me download it. It's gonna take an hour to do that. Ugh. New Fire Emblem being so expensive, it's crazy, but I love the game franchise. Getting the deluxe edition. Oh yeah, didn't they announce that's gonna be, did they announce that's gonna be $80? I can't remember. But yeah, it's gonna be even harder to justify any game that's gonna be $80 now that they've announced that GTA 6 is gonna be $80. I really don't think Mario Kart should have. Like, no doubt a lot of effort went into Mario Kart, but like, it's Mario Kart. Like, why are we charging $80 for a casual game? It's $80. Oh my god. See, I was worried for what the next $80 game from Nintendo would be, but I am not personally a Fire Emblem fan, so that is not a game that I will be purchasing, but I have plenty of friends who are. So I am sorry, all you guys. Cotton Price, welcome in. You're doing well. Oh, I know why it's. I need to. Sin. Thing does not look right. It's really not looking too good to be a game. But again, if this is the first step to deal massive blows to GameStop, there's at least something to look forward to. Megan, I don't know if you saw, I was sharing to our Pokemon channel that they're charging $600 for the Pokemon 30th anniversary UPC. People are still gonna buy that, which is crazy. I've seen like some small online card shops are listing some of the collections, and they are just selling out immediately no matter what the price is. I've decided I'm not gonna be stressed out about Pokemon collecting anymore. If I get packs, I get packs. If not, that's just the sad life we're living now. space. Gotta go with the flow, but it's sad. Yeah, exactly. But it's okay. Oof. I'm wondering if I should fill these in. Oh, I did not close those lines. Oh. That's fine. Okay, where do we put... that space is best I can. It's trying to scare the little belly bolt there. All right, but that is Coffagrigus. Who is our next one? Corsola. When I was 13, I was a massive Eevee fan, which is fine, but Brain said it was lame, so I grabbed one of the most random Pokemon generators, so I grabbed one of those random Pokemon generators, got Corsola, decided to dedicate my life to it, and that worked. I love that pink thing. It's very dear to me. I love that. It's just sometimes you wake up and you're like, yeah, that's my guy. Corsola is very good. I think Corsola's shiny is one of the best shinies. And then Galar Corsola is very sad. But like thematically it's really cool, and I appreciate like the storytelling going into the design. It's just sad, you know? Alright. Corsola. I really like Corsola, like Misty's Corsola in the anime. I love the voice they gave it. It's one of those Pokemon that when you see it anywhere, you can just like hear its anime voice. You know, they have so many Pokemon that just randomly have such sad like backstory or Pokedex entries. There are some fucked up Pokedex entries if you've ever taken the time to read some. I love this thing so much. You ever just completely nail the expression of what you're drawing and then just immediately get determination to finish it? Like, look at this happy Corsola. I have to do it justice now. Corsola could totally be like a Kirby enemy. What a good face. Thank you. you know what? I kind of want a Corsola sitting cutie. I don't know why. I just want one. This sitting cutie in particular, I feel like it's just friendship. Look at it. It's awesome. That's a friend. Alright. Oh, did I increase the Pokemon counter for Cofagrigus? I'm gonna increase it to 32. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're at 32 now. Alright. Next up, we've got Cradilly, or as I like to call it, Cradiddly. I love them just because of how goofy yet brilliant their design is. They're genuinely the best prehistoric Pokemon. It took me forever to figure out that Cradilly's eyes are not the little pattern that's on the outside of it, but it's the little circles. I will demonstrate. Oh wait, I almost typed Cradiddly into the Google search. It took me forever to learn what typing it was too. This head. Silly little body. He like looks very plant-like. I thought it was like pure grass. No, it's rock type because that's a fossil Pokemon. So that's his body. So got this face that looks like this, right? Especially from this angle that I'm drawing it at. Got these here, right? What I am drawing right now is not its eyes. It has this, what looks like a mouth with little yellow teeth. But the little things in here, like this is its eye. And it like blew my mind once I saw like, I think it was in XD or Coliseum when you could see the like 3D model of it actually being animated. I just see that blinking. I'm like, oh, so that's the eye. Like same thing with Lily, but I'm like, what is happening? Very interesting Pokemon. Also, I'm pretty sure this guy's a menace in like Pokemon Go competitive. The most random Pokemon are viable in Pokemon Go. And while I'm not the biggest fan of PvP in Pokemon Go, I think that's pretty awesome that you can just be like, oh yeah, the Furret meta. Like, what do you mean the Furret meta? When we were at Pokemon Worlds last year and we were sitting in the arena, mostly just have seats for ACG and BGC. We're watching Pokemon Go, and it's just like seeing everyone's lineups. It's like, oh, these are the most random guys. Good for them. Damn, what the heck? Little Isle DPZ remix. DPZ music. Good stuff. I like this a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of Sonic Unleashed, but it's got really good music. Not a fan of Sonic Unleashed in particular. It is one of those games where like Unleashed is either your favorite or you're like, it's okay. I feel like Sonic games kind of have that like Pokemon effect. Depending on like how old you were when the game was out, this one's your favorite or not. Alright. Very diddly. Or no, wait, it's a pattern on its neck. Seeing it tower over Charizard is kind of funny. Greedily update the count. We're breezing right through. Okay, oh, the next, we got 3 for the next one. That's kind of crazy. Alright, and our next one is Cramorant, my stupid bird who looks like every day is painful for him. I need to protect him and make sure he doesn't eat the furniture. This guy. We got another one. Because of his vacant stare, dude looks like he looked into the void and the void got a heart attack from that. And then Cramorant, why? Because, yeah, we're drawing Cramorant. Whenever I think of Cramorant now, I think of this specific Cramorant card from Destined Rivals? I can't remember what's that. It's probably Destined Rivals. It was a Hops Cramorant, so one of the sets that had to do with trainers, Pokemon. And its ability had to do with like the opponent having like 4 prize cards remaining, and it did an insane amount of damage. And 4 prize cards is very relevant because for the pre-release format, you start with 4 prize cards, so your opponent could just go right out the bat swinging with the Hops Cramorant and just win everything. So, what a guy. All right, do I draw it with like a fish / a Pikachu in its mouth, or do I just draw it looking stupid? You know what? No, I think I'm gonna draw it with its mouth closed because it looks very, very silly. Was it Journey Together? It might have been Journey Together. That makes a lot more sense actually, because I think Hop's on the like pie card for that. I need to look at what the pre-release kits are. We're doing a pre-release this weekend, yeah. Long beak. It looks so dumb / positive. I need to look at the set list too, because oh my god, that is perfect. I don't know what the I mean, obviously it's the Mega Darkrai set, but I don't really know what else is featured in it past that. dumb bird. I hope there's some cool cards in Pitch Black other than the Darkrai. I hate Mega Darkrai so much. I don't know why I'm treading lightly around. I mean, the Scarlet Violet, the ZA DLC's been out for a while, so they've talked. I mean, they're about to print on them everywhere. I just really hate it. I think Darkrai's an interesting Pokemon because like it's really cool and interesting, and then like the movie, it has these like weird legs, and then like, okay, that's a little weird, but it's okay. Darkrai's still really cool. And then they gave it such a stupid looking Mega. Like, oh my god, they're like hinting the game like, oh yeah, Mega Darkrai. What's that gonna look like? And then you get it, and you're just like, oh, that's it? Oh, that looks dumb. That's what the focus of the next set is gonna be, so I feel like it's gonna be an easier set to obtain because nobody's gonna care about Mega Darkrai. Alright, there's our stupid Albird. He's so dumb. Why does it feel off? Did I miss something? No, I think that's just Cramorant. There he is. Stupid Albird. I'm saying that in a loving way, let me be clear. Increase our counter. Yeah. Alright, next up we've got Crobat. Crobat is my favorite. It was the first Pokemon I got max friendship on. I just love how it looks and thinks it deserves more love. I like Crobat too. I can only associate Crobat with Silver, and of course everyone's heard this a million times. I'm gonna say it again. It's really cool how you have this, you know, edgy rival who you think doesn't really care about anything, but you know, one of his special Pokemon can only evolve with friendship. So he's a good trainer and he cares about his Pokemon, and I think that's really cool and people should talk about it more. Except Crobat. I just love his design and him helping me beat Pokemon Silver. Hell yeah. Where are we putting our Crobats? Let's do... Pretty simple one. Hydrate! Everyone at home hydrate too! Ah. Thank you for that. I'm telling you, it is too easy to just forget to drink water. There's our Crobat. I'm actually gonna step away for a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in a few.
Hi everyone. I think I might go ahead and end stream for Jesse. She's fine. Please do not fret. It just you realize that, you know, it's getting late and she's not feeling well at this exact moment, and by the time that she would feel well, we would be ending stream anyways. So thank you guys for hanging out with Jessie. She really appreciates it. I know that. And it looks like she got a pretty good chunk done today. I'm editing the existing stuff. So we're getting through it. Yes, thank you everyone. Hello. All right, we'll go ahead and stop there. Thank you guys. Oh, we don't want an ad running while I'm saying this. No, don't worry about it, Jesse. All right, catch you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Bye bye.